shorter
Have you been
stream
to every
here.
part of the Living Lands by now, Marius?
Yeah, I'm just gonna probably be like a 2 to 2.5 hour stream.
How could they? Vipers in the grass. We do not, cannot forgive. We blessed the Tabaru Sinakis and they prick us in return. Roots like a wall. We only meant to protect. We thrashed against the blinding light to keep the Akita safe. We never wanted this. So many seedlings lost. The moon waxes from darkness. A new turn. New memories. Yet still the branches swipe. We mourn, we could. They should have honored you. Their wrath? This we could not foresee. But you are here. A green shoot after the fire. You would not raise your hand against us. Freedom from the garden. A lamp to light our... Sleep now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make that promise. Like, this god's whacked out of her mind. It's actually getting more annoying as it goes on. Bipolar crying. She finds a way to cry about every situation. So yeah, I'm just gonna do, there's a bounty here. I'm gonna go over there to see if, I'm not gonna do this bounty right now. But I actually don't even know how to get to the next place. Unless I have to do it from the stair. I don't know, like, I guess I don't. Because I need to get to, I think it's here. I don't really know where, that's the problem too. Like, on the map, there's like, this road could go up to there, or if it's like over, oh, so this was, yeah, I doubt there's more desert than because it's probably like here or here. I think this is the garden, but I think that'll be like a 5th region or like just like a, because I know there's 4 main regions, so that probably means like full 4 regions, and then you get to go to the final mission area in the 5th region. This arrow is changing.
rock!
Oh, I see which one of those hits.
That'll show 'em.
I have a that's why it's. The other one of these I did had something really good in it, a couple of things. So I wasn't planning on doing this. I think that bounty is kind of in the middle. There. Oh, shit.
We've got company.
Defend!
Under my protection. Come on.
Then rock! Up 10! Masansude! Behaise! Defend! Throw up 10!
Faster, I think.
Throw up 10! Worse than rock!
must be a switch.
The note had a hint. One mountain, two valleys, one mountain. Would be nice if they just told us the answer.
One mountain, two valleys. Oh, I mean, it's probably the two middle ones.
Oh, well done, dearie. I knew you were smarter than you looked.
Scalds gauntlets. Oh, that would probably be a good barbarian type build.
Sounds like a gate has opened.
Scouts brigadier. Regenerate health if your companions are down. 20% stamina regeneration rate. That's really good, actually. That's really good perks. And it's a heavy armor, so it's good. Good stuff. I'm just keeping all these unique ones in case there's a new game plus, or in case I just want to switch up my build in a DLC.
Oh, big mistake! Onward, walk your left!
stand! Masamsude. Up 10! Up 10! Eckworth and Roth! Behind! Up 10! Good.
Defensive up!
And Raw! Ulu Fen!
On your right!
And Raw! Go up 10! And Raw! Masamsude! Ulu Fen!
Speed up! Yardsley, well done.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna move on to the next region after I check this quest out.
Holy gods! Someone actually came! Please, you have to help my friends! They're gods! They're monsters! We were meant to be safe! We came here to... And they eat them to the earth!
Blue Fen!
Under my protection. Well struck.
Blue Fen! Blue Fen! Worse than raw!
Faster, I say.
Hey!
I'll fix this.
Blue Fen!
Can you do it?
Enemy to the right.
Worse than raw!
Oh yeah, I never tried out this.
Something that hurts. You won't get through this. Speed up.
Blue Fen!
I've been trying to see like the amount that it's supposed to cast AOR with pull with a heavy hit, but maybe that's just with a crit.
We were meant to be safe. We came here to... We were meant to be safe. We came here to... And then... Gods.
Is this not him?
Leave him be.
We were meant to be safe.
Did I glitch it because
Came here to...
I talked to them and it interrupted the dialogue as I fought those guys?
Let's leave him be.
It's supposed to be like in the middle of. There, is he dead? I don't know.
Look out, Cory in the brush! Purge the blighters in the garden! Come on! Come on!
Luthen! Masa!
Careful, to the left!
Worth and rock! Worth and rock!
Defenses up!
Worth and rock!
I guess that maybe because I did kill these ones.
I'm coming for Ludwig next. Ciphers plus 5% damage reduction while your health is below. Ah, no, that sucks. It wouldn't even be that good if it was. Oh, I guess if it was just a constant raw minus 5 damage reduction would be okay.
I couldn't. But you have. How? Old Nakunu? But he. I thought he wanted us dead. I don't understand. Are the. Yeah. Yeah, he always trusted that they were. He doesn't act bright, but Taue, he's. He's canny.
That bad feeling in your gut? You have it for a reason. The least you can do is heed its warning.
Maybe it's time to turn and face things. All right.
You won't have to look hard for courage. It's...
Thank you all.
I hope it works out for him.
So that last one was somewhere that I literally ran a circle around this entire region and I couldn't find how to get there. So I'm not gonna bother. I mean, I'll come back later. But I do need to turn in this bounty.
sell off excess gear and shit and buy more potions if I can.
Who needs fabric? We still have stock. Oh, you're...
I guess I didn't have much to sell.
Oh, really? One less thing for me to worry about. Thank you. Enjoy your skate. Well, off.
It's good. Potions. Might be too soon though. Yeah. I'm guessing you might have to go to an Adra and spend at least one night. I don't know what the amount is. Oh yeah, I can get... So... I need to turn in that map stuff in a different region. So I don't see the entrance to... Unless I'm not... Oh, it must be this. So do I want to go back to Don George just to turn in a map? Nah, I'll wait till I find another map. In the next place. Wait, is this the... Oh wait, or is this the ruins? I might have to go... Okay, it is. Alright, so I just go... Oh no, so now it's showing up. So it was the right... Village. I want to see what's up here. Apparently I've been over here. I guess I have to get to the other side, which yeah, whatever. Oh, I almost lost a little bit of progress there. Can't interact with him. Does that have to do with the path I chose?
Watch your back out here, traveler.
While that parting is probably the closest Ludwig gets to friendly, I'm not looking forward to our paths crossing again.
Frankly, I'll take any opportunity we get to ruin Ludwig's day.
I'll say this much for the Inquisitor. She's stubborn, like a rat. And we gave her everything she wanted.
I'd say we shouldn't stay on her bad side, but I'm not sure she has any other sides.
You know her better than any of us. What's your read? That's the spirit. Now we just need a pack of terriers.
Oh, gods, terriers? I wouldn't wish them on my worst... got it.
Well, the joke's on her in any case. Ludwig won't get very far without that map. She'll be scratching her skull.
Somehow, I don't think she'll let that stop her for long.
And Ludwig definitely strikes me as someone who doesn't leave food on her plate.
I believe it. And we'll cross that bridge with you when we get to it.
Ludwig and her steel garrote have the numbers and the power. But we have spunk and a map. And that might just be enough to find the garden before she does.
We're all competing for the same thing. A place we barely understand, with no guarantees of what we'll find there. Still, I am determined to reach the garden, above all else.
Ugh, that's just a pile of Sokka. Right. The voice in your head that none of us have ever met. I hear dying has some interesting side effects.
Hey, we are all on the same side here, Marius.
You won't find a blessed thing. This wild beetle chase of yours is a Padraku waste of time. To get to the garden, you have to go through Galawain's tusks. The land is made of lava and acid. It wants to eat you alive.
So it's tough odds. We've gotten this far together.
Tough odds is an extra Zarb jumping in at the last minute. This is a long trek, on foot, through a land that can barely support life. I don't have to be a Blessed Oracle to know this won't go how you think it will. And all your clues come from one source. You've been following a voice in your head. What do you know about Sapadal? How do you know you can trust them? Then you're gambling with all our lives. Don't expect me to be overjoyed. I'm done here. Do whatever blessed planning you want to do. You don't need me for that.
Let's just take a breath, Marius. You don't mean that.
Nope. I said what I said. Come get me when it's time to go.
Poor Marius.
We can leave you.
Something's really rattled him.
I've never seen Marius like this. Something's going on with him,
He's scared.
I don't know what. Whoa, let's all take a breath. It will definitely not come to that.
Well, hopefully Marius will be okay soon. We have to get going if we want to get to the garden before Ludwig.
We won't get far unless we look after each other. Now's your chance.
I know what you're gonna say. Marius, you need to slow down. Think about your feelings. Well, I don't want to think about my feelings. So just let me be alone for a bit. I will. Count on that.
I've gotten 5 out of 6 in each region. There's like the final one have to do with like, I don't know, if it's not available. I don't know what's going on. Okay. Solus's Keep. That's where I need to get to forge that star medal I have. We're going to Solus's Keep.
Quiet, you! You can imprison our bodies, but not our voices.
Does this amuse you, seeing your kin caged like beasts?
No true kin would desert Solus. All we have are our oaths to Nandru, and you broke them.
Ah, so they're not just rude to outsiders, then.
The damn oaths again. You might as well be the one in chains. Our founder, Nandru, didn't intend for his people to starve. I'd bet you my kidneys he didn't build Solace Keep so we can die of starvation in it. No, he would have wanted us to live.
Honestly, I don't care anymore. I'm getting too hungry to even think.
That's not for you to decide. Mahala's going to make an example of them before more make a run on the gates.
You're an obedient little soldier, but you're not a smart one. You just told the outsider everything.
Quiet. We'd appreciate it if you'd leave. This is Pargrunen business.
Yeah, don't need a blessed outsider pretending they know anything. Move along.
Can't imagine why you even set foot here. These are Pargrunen lands, last I checked.
Meaning mind your tongue and your judgment while you're here, outsider. These folk have done much to deserve their cages. Strange that you think we'd care about your opinion. Saka, get out of here.
And you assholes need to feed us.
There's no food. We
Okay, I
barely
follow
have
you guys.
decent meals ourselves. Why waste any of it on people who won't stay and fight?
Saka, don't tell the outsider that. These bastards wanted to abandon the keep.
Fine. Anything to be done looking at you. Follow the main road north and then east. You'll find some dirt paths to follow after you hit the cliffs. Now mind your business.
Never thought I'd miss Emerald Stair.
Radut, be reasonable. We can't live out here like this.
Listen, we're besieged by Mali and her outsiders. Murray still begs me to search for the missing Adiran merchant convoy, but we're stretched too thin even for that. I only ask you to hold on a bit longer until our replacement comes.
I will try. But this can't last.
What a large tower. Do you think the Watchers are compensating for something?
I'm not quite sure what you're holding. You can find them in the forge in Solace Keep. Ugh.
I know you're having fun, dear, but leave the pool.
Ooh, a unique wand. Legendary quality. Oh, it's even beyond superb. 67k, I could buy it too. I might find something better, but I doubt it. Or, I mean, I'll probably find something only slightly better, maybe, if I'm lucky. Ardra Ban. Legend. Oh, that's the good. Yeah, okay, so this is probably the stuff I'm gonna want the most. Oh, I almost bought this first, then I wouldn't be able to buy this. Power attack steal plus 75% stun to enemies with full health. Hit steal plus 10% bonus fire damage. Oh, actually. One-handed range. Oh, it's not a. Oh, it is a wand, but it's like more of a scepter. So I guess scepters and wands. Because really, like, if you spam regular attacks, damages enemies way faster than the charge attacks. Unless I upgraded the charge attacks, like, all the way to have, like, max explosion damage, max bounces. Which maybe I'll do. I would do that after I upgraded those other spells, though, and then if 30 is the max level, and I upgraded those, so I've got, like, basically, I've got an extra point, so I would need 4 more after that to max those. So I'm at level 20 now. So that would be 25, so I'd have 5 more points. I've got 0 bounces, and I've got 1. I actually could do it still, but then I wouldn't be able to upgrade any other spells more, which I might want to do. A superb wand. Plus 48 stun, plus 27 damage. And I have no materials that upgrade it, though. Well, I guess my current wand has no perks, though. Because what if also... So what if Solace Keep has a better wand?
Oh, and this new Adra is 20k a pop. Sky Mother's Embrace. Medium armor unique. Damn, so much damage. Plus 3% damage reduction and move speed. That's pretty good. Power attack steal plus 75% stun with only if they have full health though, so that perk is not great. Especially because those, like, the accuracy is not, like, I mean, it does have heat seeking, but it's weird how it works. You can, like, easily miss that first attack. Hit steal plus 10% bonus fired. So this would be also better if you were specializing in fire. I'm gonna pass on it for now. Could just go superb wand, but I also could upgrade my regular wand. No, I decided I wasn't going to do that for anything but it, unless it was like a unique.
Hey, I might have something for you, envoy.
Another Adiran. Damned if I ever saw the like. So you're the envoy they reported at the gate. I heard your kit blew an old ruin to bits. I don't have to worry about you smuggling cannons into the tusks, do I? Verde. We had not heard that part. But we don't hear much here. All the same, I believe you. The sentries were right about you. You have the same features as Arnandru. Taller, of course. I'm going to treat this as a good omen. Nandru himself knows we need...
Founder of Solace Keep. We have a statue of him there. You both share,
Anyway, the Tusks never offered us much, and that was Never mind the Zoribs. The worst of them all is what she is. We can handle vermin, but to face one of your own... She and I used to command this tower in turn. I and my wardens kept watch while she and hers rested in the keep. And stood until her last watch, that is. When she and her wardens abandoned their post and marched on the gate and tried to leave. Nor can I. Life in the tower is torture. They had made a request to the keep for aid. After it was denied, her wardens spoke of mutiny. And that fighting broke out at the gate. My wardens and I rushed from our leave when we... Now she set up camps in the wastes. Main one is just up north in the Twined Wood. Another's just... She's broken her oath and I don't expect an outlander to understand. We have a duty to watch over them. Should we die with an oath unfulfilled, our spirits will linger. And if one of our own breaks... All I want is peace with her. But our talks, such as they were, have totally broken down. Whenever I approach, she just tells me. And after her raid, after our skirmishes... What would Would you be willing to talk to her? You are an envoy, after all. I have no demands except that she stops attacking us for trading near her camps. But she says she won't stop until they can hold, and I can't grant her passage out of the tasks. She has no duty out there, nor can I grant her one. I don't know how to break the stalemate, but I'll quit talking your ear off. Thank you for
God, these guys are... Their way sucks. That's like being in a military. They're basically like North Korea. It's like, oh, I don't want to fight to the death in this army. Well, too, if you... Too bad. We'll kill you if you don't. So, it's like...
I wonder when we'll get back to the keep.
Why? Kostyu's really starting to raise a stink.
I don't know. Sometimes I wonder.
Well, let's not talk about it. Wouldn't want to ruin the meal.
Everyone's saying the envoy has Nandru's features.
This tower has gone downhill.
It's okay. I'm here. It's okay. I'm here.
Follow the road northeast to get to Solace Keep. Safest place in the Tusks. Another hunt, another meal. Now that we know what kind of firepower Adir has brought to the living lands, we can prepare. Thank you.
Dang, the volcano sounds super cool. I guess it's the lightning from the volcano.
Hey.
the garden.
Some ways this, some ways that. Don't see why that matters when we're so near to starving.
Draw 10!
You asked for it! Just look out!
You lose 10!
Let's take things
Draw 10!
Sansude.
You lose 10! Draw 10!
Another soul for the good days are numbered.
Make worth and rock! Worth and rock!
The reducing of the cost of that one. Go to that.
You lose 10! You lose 10! Go up 10!
got eyes on something?
Get off me!
Protect the envoy.
On your right, dear.
Look out! Behind you!
Luthen!
Onward!
Shit.
Luthen! Attend! Eckworth and Rob! Eckworth and Rob! Face it!
Nicely done!
Eckworth and Rob! Attend!
Come on! Come!
Oh! Upward, watch your left!
Coming from the left!
Eckworth and Rob!
Couldn't have done it better.
Attend!
That's done? Who's hungry?
These enemies are pretty buff.
Anyone else finding it hard to breathe?
Oh dear. Focus on something else, dear. Like how terrible the tusks smell.
Corrupted under. So I only have 4 of those. So this one is a good candidate. I feel like I should go into this Solus's Keep to see what kind of gear and stuff it is before I spend anything more, though. Oops, I should have sold that. Oh well.
Where are you?
Wait, actually, no, but what about the wand? Oh, right, something can only be leveled up 3 levels of its level. And this started as a common. And even if I buy one of the other ones, I don't even know if I could get them to legendary. Oh, this I can though. So I would have enough to do this and the armor to superb. But that's only going to give me 10% cooldown for that. And I'm kind of looking to move on to a new Grimoire, one that has like that seal or the Rain of Fire thing. I guess
Here,
I would change
stay
my
with
armor
us,
and
Marius. The feeling will pass.
Right. I'm alright. It's like I'm being chased by something I can't see.
We're here, Marius. You're safe. The only thing chasing you is yourself.
God. I'm the last person I'd want to be chased by. Envoy? Last time I was here, I was fully convinced I'd never be back. The tusks seem harsh and unforgiving, but I learned to survive here. Don't worry. I'll make sure you do too. I left Solace under the cover of darkness, through an exit only me and a friend of mine knew about. More importantly, I left without permission, which means I more or less exiled myself. No, I'm worried they might throw me in prison for desertion. You'll see when we get there. Solace isn't the most welcoming place, even to those who live there. Anyway. What do you want to talk? This place was named after Gallowayne, but I always thought Magrin held more sway here. Lava, high temperatures, and a giant Bleste volcano in the middle of the region tell me the goddess of fire had something to do with it. Even Solace has the good sense to send a prayer or two Mogren's way. Hard not to when your home is surrounded by Mogren's fury, but sure, give Galawain the glory. Maybe that's why Mogren's so Bleste angry all the time. There's a place in the southwest of the Tusk called the Slumbering Fields. It's full of dry brambles and plants with nasty thorns. There used to be an old Pargrunan aqueduct out there, but it hasn't been used for a long time. No one's sure why the water stopped flowing, but without it, we've been drinking subterranean runoff for ages. That's all I know, really. Let's see. First rule in Galawain's tusks is to be grateful for every breath. The air itself is poisonous here, if you breathe enough of it. Don't overexert yourself, and keep your heartbeat slow. A wet cloth over your mouth and nose will help. Remember that this place wants to kill you at all times. Act like your every step is putting you in danger. And make sure to clear your eyes, ears, and nose every now and then. Ash builds up faster than you'd expect. Right, Jane.
God, this place sucks.
Until next time.
We're on the precipice of something magical. You can. All we need now is the courage. Your confidence is refreshing. Are you afraid of what's to come? Fear is not weakness. Fear. I believe. I used to care so much about, but deep down, I was afraid. Take your pick, since we... They truly... So, if... Did I? Huh. I don't know what I expected. Feels nice. Glad I could get that off my chest. You have an inquisitive mind. If you ever feel your education is missing something, I'd be happy. Excellent. The Imperial Court taught you well, but I suspect if there's anything you've been dying to... Very well. Hold your questions to the end if you don't mind. Now.
Okay, so there is one of these.
You drifted off for a moment.
I don't.
Were you paying attention?
What's his name's?
Really? What's the Oh, I stand corrected. Even if you had dozed off, no harm. Besides, a little nap is good for the soul. That's all I have to teach you. When there may be nothing. Something tells me the garden, on a journey such as this. Anyone in particular? Of course. Yes. No one to get jealous over. To call it a relationship would be an insult to the word. Animancy is the study of life. Yatsley taught me that. Indeed. Oh, I think that she was now that. Well, apart. Truthfully, we've seen and done only through but the dream. And I hope you're right, Quidditch. But how can I'll find? Until next time.
Until like yeah.
Oh, and that illusory blizzard to enter the domain. Genius. Had we stayed any longer?
Rawatayans love to boast about how barren and rugged our homeland is, but we've got nothing on the Pargrunan living here. Especially if it's all you ever... According to Marius, his people are forbidden from ever leaving the Tut.
I did tell you that, didn't I?
I'm all for pulling together, but that's just oppressive.
You're not alone. A lot of people in Solace would agree with you.
Exactly. It's not a home if you have to lock people in it. Ravatai has a similar problem. Between the constant storms and the rocky soil, so many of us find work as sailors and mercenaries. We explore, we venture out. Yeah, that's certainly part. Look, I'm not trying to defend or everyone in the Living Lands faces struggle. But forcing people into a lifetime of... Never. The Pargrunan of Solace are notoriously suspicious of... Though, from the looks of this place, Solace's real concern has got to be keeping its people in. Not... Night, envoy.
That was a lot of talking. I would have not skipped over some of it, but it's just like...
What's that you drink?
Solace's keep. Feels like you're supposed to have Marius here, but... They might, like, throw him in prison. Leave him back at camp.
Schemes in the dark. The mountain. The sulfur scalds. We do not like to live. The rushes stir. We smell. Beast of treachery smells you. It stalks you across. A sword for a settlement. The scorpion rose today. Though. Betrayal seeps into the vein. A hidden strike. A bond. Have your hands known this? Need the packmates to survive. Forsaken is the knife that will a venom. What good? Vigilance. We have learned much.
I should have looked into the lava at night.
My. It's rather dusty here, isn't it? How did the dwarves manage? Well, isn't this a homely little fortress? So warm, so welcoming.
Outsiders aren't permitted in Solace Keep. Turn your ass around and go back the way you came. Precisely. It's a violation of Tenet 3 of Nandru's 9 Creeds. No person excepting wardens of the Pargrunen shall be granted safe harbor without express permission of the Council, heretofore established by Nandru, the First Warden, or without the attestation of an established, honored Warden of the Keep. That is correct. Without the Solace Council or a warden to vouch for you, your presence in the keep, no war...
We really will have to drag Marius into this, won't we? The poor dear.
Okay. I don't know, is he a warden if he's a deserter, though?
Welcome to Serena's Mercy, outsider. There's nothing for you to see here.
Innocent!
No. We gave the goods back. That's something else.
What happened here?
Do you do this every day?
With the deserters, like, can't just imprison people because they want to leave.
Grow today.
Oh, thank the gods. Finally.
Renato here was selling our grave goods to traveling merchants. Don't let him tell about maps and causes. He's a common thief.
You know him? Then you can advocate for me.
You've got your work cut out for you. But if you want to try, go ahead.
I admit I took a few things from Pargrunen memorials. And I admit the caravans paid me a good price for them. Expeditions have costs.
Fuitu Mayo. Haven't it?
Sansa has no idea what the Living Lands are like. He sits in his emporium and thinks it's the Deadfire. Well, it's not. Every day out here is a matter of life and death.
We do fine without...
I just needed to
You can't just barge in and tell...
What does that mean?
I don't know, but I'm not paid enough to argue with it. You're free to go.
About time. I owe you. Actually, wait, I can do better than that. Take my notes. Just do me a favor and don't tell Sansa where I've been. I'll come up with something. As soon as...
Help! My gods, they're killing us. Outlander, my gods, help me. We're being slaughtered. The archives, please, gods. My brothers, my fellow monks, they changed into monsters before my eyes.
Shit, the dreams.
They're tearing everything apart. If the archives burn, our history is lost. Oh my gods. Oh, thank the god. Head north along the main road. The archive. Look for Grigor. He.
Marius, we're gonna have to risk getting you in jail. I mean, you're just the most useless team member anyway, so it's all good.
Did someone teach you to fight? Or is every Rohirrian born with a sword and pistol in hand?
I like to think we're naturals on the battlefield.
Keep my healer. If I'm gonna be adding the worst party member to my team, I have to keep the best one.
You again. I told you.
Ah, Voitu Mayu. It's Cosmine. Just let me handle this.
Mar? Marius? No. You must be a ghost. A curse.
Oh, that would be news to me.
You. You're alive. You. Asshole. You show your face now? Now?
Several times, but I hit more than I missed.
We used to be friends. Or so I thought. But then this Jitule left. Unannounced. No note, no nothing. Didn't even say goodbye to Iancu. And now you cozy up here, after 3 years, with an adherent godlike, no less? No offense. I can't allow that. You know the rules. Outsiders cannot enter without express...
Or with an honored warden.
Which you are... I shouldn't even be talking to either of you. It's forbidden. Ha! If those bastards were here, we'd know. And if they came for us, we'd kill them.
Oh, then I guess we have nothing to worry about. Solace is saved, and we didn't even have to do anything.
Then you're wasting your time. We don't have...
Cosmine, you're doing that thing you always do when you're lying.
I didn't lie. There haven't been any dream trolls in Solace Keep.
And once again, I'm here waiting for your butt.
But... there are rumors from the living archives. Sleepwalking, mad talking. I never trusted an outsider, much less an...
Come on, Cosmine. Have I ever lied to you when it really counted?
Gods damn it. I'll let you in, but be warned. Solace is not as it was, Marius.
I doubt it. Nothing really changes in Solace.
You'll see for yourself. The Council isn't what it was. Keep a watchful eye. Lower it on down. Quickly now.
I admit it. Solace is damned impressive. Just be aware, the people of Solace are just as stubborn as its walls. Gods. Here we go.
I might be getting myself into
If it's the new recruit playing games again, I'm going to...
You're fit every day, the same thing.
All right. Took you long enough. Wait, you're not from the hunting party. Where's the hunting party? They were supposed to be here an hour ago.
Idiots. Better not have gotten themselves killed. We need the supplies. I swear if they've gotten themselves drunk out there, I'm gonna turn them into leather.
You look just like Nandru. You have his mountains. Duty won't feed us,
The
Mother.
council is going
Duty
to lose
won't
its
keep
mind.
us from dying.
Gala, how dare you talk? Gala is going to... I don't even know what the Gala is doing.
I can't wait to see what the council will say.
Is that Marius? He's alive?
Welcome back to Odicus Nails, an outsider. Nobody told me to expect outsiders. Welcome to... No, do you have any questions about Solace Keep? Yes, of course. Straight towards the back, you'll find stairs to the forge. On the right are the mess hall and the quartermaster. Up the stairs to the left is where we cultivate a small amount of plant life, and to the right is the Shrine of Vodica. A word of warning before you enter. You are the first outsiders to visit the keep in longer than I know. It is an honor to have you. Enjoy your visit to Solace Keep.
Sanctuary of Nandru. Hasn't changed a bit.
This keep is full of old memories. Let's make some better ones.
What is crowd? An outsider here?
Mikala is to blame. We need to open our gates to the world. Just leave us behind. Absolutely. Can you imagine?
Mikala understands the
Abidon,
importance of
patron god of smiths and forges. Animancers respect him. Min.
I hope you don't mind if I shout a bit. I feel like it's impossible to hear anything over all this banging and quenching. Indeed, when they came down to tell us that we had outsiders about, I swore I misheard. I probably should have cleaned up the place. Indeed. Some of it is all the noise, but I am Forge Master Della. Recently appointed, I should add. Old Master Tassa passed away. The council appointed me.
Master Tassa died? I figured that old lady would live forever.
So did I. Turns out death comes for us all. Surprised me, too. Thanks. She was a great master. But that's beside. I know. A shrine to Abidon in a forge. How unique. What can I... Did he now? And what exactly is... Abidon's shiny beard? That's star metal! These days I work more with a quill than a hammer, but I think I can make an exception for this. And if the council doesn't like it, they can make someone else Forge Master. Oh, I'd be a happy man to be working the forge again. Oh, how I miss it! The question you should be asking is, what can't I do with it? I could refine and sharpen the material into a sword, certainly. Simple enough ask once you know the secrets of star metal. Alternatively, there's something I've wanted to make since the last time I had my hands on this stuff. A star metal archivist. Now that sounds like a proper challenge.
Well, I'm ranged, but I don't like the arquebuses. At least the sword I can pair with the shield.
Very good. This shouldn't take long. Let me show you why the council chose...
This ought to be good.
It is done. I call it the Meteor Blade. Never before has anything I've crafted held such a wicked edge. You are most welcome, outsider. This material is unlike any other metal. It is superior in nearly every way, and an unmatched challenge to work. I want to see what else I could do with it. Bring me more fragments, and I can make you that arquebus I mentioned. Or, yes, perhaps I could further refine your meteor blade. Hiding Golem. Oh, this will be my pleasure. This won't take long, but it will be worth it. Just you wait and see.
Let's keep a safe distance.
Here you are. The finest blade I have ever had the pleasure of crafting.
Andre's offensive.
May it serve you well. Enamored by its beauty, aren't...
Heavy armor legendaries. 93k. Slowly regenerates essence. plus 4 damage reduction. That's just really good. But it's heavy, so you get like way less essence and stamina. I think it's still probably worth it though. Oh wait, actually, my armor bonus thing doesn't apply to heavy armor. So it looks like I might buy that one. That was like 72k. Oh, it's actually not even legendary yet. It's still just superb. Oh, did I screw up? Should I have upgraded it myself and then had him upgrade it? So full combo attack. Wow, it's got a ton of damage. Full combo attack is it? Hit enemy minus 20% damage for 15 seconds. Hit steal plus 10% bonus frost damage. Oh, it changes each time with each star medal because it was a different one before. I should have looked at what it was before, if it had different perks, but I guess then I wouldn't have known the new perks. It's a frost blade. Oh, I forgot that I had this one. Wow, cool tech. Sounds really cool.
So you're the outsiders my guards let you to the keep. Sucker. Now I'm going to have to deal with Kaz. And you're accompanied by a deserter.
There's the Joffrey I know. Still calling your parents by their first names.
Yes, I am. Every time I visit them. If you've a complaint, can it wait? I'm already dealing with enough. I don't care who you are. Unless the council has approved it, no outsiders. And now one of my wardens has let you in. Gods, yes. Not that you... None of this is even my job. Mihala ordered me to take over for our Captain Petru until he comes back, but... If I knew, I wouldn't be talking to you. Mihala said it was council business, but there's nothing in his office. No journal. One of my wardens, Mina, is convinced something happened to him, but I don't have the time or
Probably got
resources to
affected by
spare.
the Dream Scourge.
Would you? That would take a load off of me. Talk to Mina. I can't have one of my wardens. She's likely over in the bar, drowned.
We should lend a hand. Maybe earn a little trust with the locals.
Wake up, mother. It's me, your little grubbling. Oh, my dear. Nando. It is so good to see you.
Is she just old or does she have the Dream Scourge?
Feel like making yourself useful, outsider? Welcome to the Tusks, outsider. Be courteous while in Solace's halls, and you shall remain welcome. Check the board for bounties. Anything? Resources are scarce. Be safe out. Put that poor husk out of its misery. Destroy it, so that the soul within can be freed. Be careful with this one. We believe it's the source of the beetles infesting the region. Be careful. Some of our best wardens were lost to that thing. Bereth guide their souls to a better life. Be careful with those ogres. Bastards are tough. We've taken to calling it the Sporekin. Not sure when it started or who is to blame, but the name stuck. Unfortunately.
Oh, great. Outsider.
Fanny, what do you want? You need something?
Son of Black Heaven. Oh, 10% to restore 20 essence. Dreaded Soul plus 50 maximum essence. Do I just... Does that only when I have it pulled out or just equipped at all? This is like... This is it right here. Man, so much money. But this is like, it's not a priority though, because like I'm mostly not gonna use it.
What do you want? Depends on what you care about. There's a bounty board you could... I heard something about... And Mina here's been blubbering for a while. If you're
Wait.
real. But that's all I've got. Suit yourself.
Oh, it's different. It's not who I thought.
Damn. Outsiders in the keep? Marius? You're back? God's alive. I never thought I'd see you again.
Mina, is that you? Didn't recognize you with all that whiskey smell around you.
The whiskey helps me sleep. Things would be a lot better if he was still in charge. I do, given that I am one. Our Captain Petru went missing. There's more that goes on in this keep than that. It's law in the keep that we don't ever leave Solace. Your friend Mario, some people don't like that. Petru, he skirted the rules. Has some project out there. He usually goes out for a day or two, but always comes back. It's been weeks now. And I figure something must have happened to him. I think so too. Look, I know it's not your bit. If you happen to go by the abandoned ward, even a clue as to where he is. Never thought I'd see an out.
Sometimes people just leave. He's probably drunk somewhere feeling bad about it.
That's it. I'm cutting you off, Mina.
Maybe we should open up for more.
Saka.
You think Kostya's
You're
right,
too
huh?
scared of Hala to even think otherwise.
I'll have to bring this to the Council's attention.
No, I couldn't possibly. It's too precious. Safe. In the drawer.
Outsiders in the halls.
Very image of Nandru indeed. The gods send you at the most opportune time. A word, please. Ah, the infamous Ediran envoy. I'd heard of your resemblance to our illustrious founder, but I'd hardly believe it. The monks tell us that Nandru had a special connection to the land, a sense for where to find things. I wonder if you share it. Ah, sharp as our hunters can track beetles, birds, and boars, but do you know what the most elusive quarry in the tusks is? It's water, of course. Yet you'd never know it from the way the councilors fuss. It's all tradition, this, tradition that. There's always been a problem with it. Chiefly that it tastes of rotten zorip eggs. But no one can be bothered. Find the scouts I already sent to fix the problem. There's an old godless aqueduct system in slumbering fields, far to the southwest. I sent a team to start repairs, but I haven't heard from them. And acknowledge that someone else came here before us and built something, well, That's Pargroon pride for you. I call it. But now that a steady water supply is a bigger concern than culture, they were supposed to work on the section just north of the southern guard tower. You probably passed it when you entered the Tusks.
This is not good.
Oh, good. Someone's come al- I can't believe the only person that stopped is an outsider. Will you help me, please? Ugh, my hammer. One of the smiths down below sold it to me, and I'm not likely to get such a fine one again. But with all the construction going on, I think it's somewhere down there. I'll...
An outsider! I've never seen someone so tall.
Take pride in our home, fellow Pagoon, for Solace is an impenetrable fortress that can withstand any assault.
Never heard a speech full of such bluster.
It's not the sun, but
Move along, outsider. Consultation hours are... Oh my. Well, you must admit, it is... Our beloved founder. Nandru sought to create a sanctuary in the deadliest part of the island. He called it Solace. Many believe Nandru was led here by a spirit guardian of some kind. Others believe he was simply an excellent judge of location. Regardless, many of his traditions remain in place to this day, while others may have fallen by the wayside. If you ask these absolute Zarits, they'd say not at all. I maintain that our solace is more in Sorina's vision than Nandru's. Our founder envisioned a safe place for all who reside or explore in the Tusks. An admirable goal, certainly. Sorina's vision was more about safety for the people already within Solace. Outsiders be damned. Blessed Sorina. She led Solace's rise from the ashes centuries ago, when an attack breached the walls and ruined our keep. She was a forceful and diligent leader who oversaw the rebuilding of the keep and established new traditions to keep us safe. Many, myself included, believe her traditions conflicted with Nandru's, which were more suited to a solace in peacetime. If you ask about the tilled ground made for... But Nandru did speak of a garden from time to time. No one can say for sure what the garden meant to him, for he was compassionate, except... Tradition says that when he... Not a word of tradition spoken. What more can I do to enlighten you? All philosophy is controversial. We pass on the oral histories of... In return, the unenlightened Getuli of Solace curse, spit, and...
People say Wodaka is the goddess of law, but all I've seen is intolerance.
Nandru looked to Wodaka for inspiration when he created the traditions and laws of Solace.
You must be the outsider, either.
Bolty? Is that you?
Marius? Won't the Commandant be... What can I do for Solace's most fascinating guests? I am an attendant of the Council of Solace. I do... Well, currently, it is my honor to watch over the Shrine of Wodeka.
You mean it's your honor to stay where the Council can keep an eye on you? The way I heard it, Bolty had a reputation for taking things from the armory and selling them to trade.
I paid my debt.
Yeah, well, the Council is keeping you close.
Good to see.
I'm just gonna buy that other wand, right? So, and then maybe regret it later. Oh, wait, because I want that armor too. It is heavy armor. I don't know.
Ready yourselves. Council's just up this lift.
You do the talking. I'm out of my element.
Oh shit, this is right when I was gonna stop it. So I'll talk to the council and then stop after this.
We will talk about this later. Yes. What is the meaning of this? Who let them in here?
They're here because I vouched for them.
Marius, you're alive.
There were rumors you died, Marius. We mourned you. You shouldn't have returned.
I trust you came back to us for good reason. Our order has survived the threat of these lands for hundreds of years. Wardens patrol the region day and night. There's no danger in the tusks that can catch us unawares.
They destroyed a city full of animancers. If they come for solace, even these ancient walls won't save you. If that's all you'll do, you might as well not do anything.
You've already destroyed one historical edifice. We heard of what you did to the ruins in Shatterscarp. Give me a reason to tolerate you for even a second longer. Indeed. But you've brought us news. Now I'm curious. What do you expect us to do for you? It sounds like you have something in mind.
There is no dream scourge in Galawain's tusks.
Nor has there ever been.
We know there's one in the archives. And probably that Captain there.
You speak with such confidence for a person who has only just met us.
It is the spirit of Nandru, our founder, that shields us. Loudly rings his name.
So it is believed, at any rate.
Your cynicism shames you, Kostya, and shames Nandru's sacred halls. When Nandru walked beneath the keep to meet the gods and disappeared into its depths, he knew what dangers would come for us. He left his wardens to protect us.
Actually, you know what? Maybe there isn't. There is like little to none extreme scourge here, because I'm forgetting the god's name. Sapodal was like really didn't like this place, and she's also afraid of like Lloydwin, because she's got like that fire sword. And then I'm pretty sure, like, by the way, like from the description of like the people that she fought off, they're like fire users too.
How can I trust an Adiran to truthfully report the state of...
These are unusual times, Mihal. Our messengers have heard as much from Paradis, Fior, Thirdborn. Perhaps we have only been lucky. What if Nandru's Aegis no longer protects us?
I do not believe it, but I am not unmoved by the stories we have heard. You say you mean to end this plague of There is no path.
Nor has there been for hundreds of years. How do you know of our garden, envoy?
The garden is our sacred purpose, its observation and protection, a task handed to us by Nandru himself. He once wrote that the island spoke to him. Perhaps...
The envoy does bear a remarkable resemblance to our founder, does he not?
The markings on your face. I recognize them. But I didn't want to believe an Adiran could have...
Wait, actually, this might actually be true.
The godlike are gone.
There's at least one left, and he's standing right in front of you.
Perhaps you are what you say, but it does not matter. We did not lie to you. The bridge has fallen. The path is long gone.
If there is another way, envoy, you will have to discover it yourself. That is what your supposed steel garrote must be in the tusks to find, isn't it? I fear you and they will be disappointed.
You know, I'm thinking about it, like, I might be remembering wrong, but I was thinking how, like, they haven't really addressed how the last game ended, but wasn't it, I thought, like, the ending where you chose to sacrifice all the godlikes, was it, like, that an ending, or was it, like, that if you destroyed the Wheel of Reincarnation, then no more godlikes would be reborn, because the gods don't have power to, like, imbue mortals with them, so that would be, like, one of the side effects.
It has and always will be our duty to watch, even if we knew of the potential of another path. Your facial markings might be similar to Nandru's, but we will not. You are an outsider and will remain one forever. Envoy, you and those like you are why we are here. Goodbye, Envoy. Kostya, see the Envoy out of our halls.
With all due haste, Mihala.
And Maria, don't stay gone so long, Nick.
If this is the kind of warm welcome I can expect, I can't wait to come.
Follow me.
Right. I warned you they'd be useless. Or maybe I didn't, but you'd be better off tracking the steel garrote. At least they're not useless bureaucrats.
Poor Marius. At least I only had to deal with one politician. He's up against two.
still lingering? Captain of the Wardens? Intrusive Adirin. Whatever you think you know, I'd warn you to stay out of the council. Petru's ideas are a danger to Solus and go against his oath.
There is good in animancy, but you are willfully blind to it. Instead, you persecute others for what you fail to comprehend.
If you must pry, I can assure you, he is safe. And he will stay far away from Solus until he can be trusted again. You know what? I'd almost think you genuinely believe that if you didn't carry an Adiran crest. Now be gone. I have other work to do.
So Petru's alive, but he's on Mihala's bad side. Honestly, dying's probably easier.
Envoy. I just wanted a word before you went on your way. I wanted to apologize for what happened in the council chamber. The situation here is desperate. We have more mouth, but Mihala, she... Of course. Our people starve and grow ill. And it's all because Mihala insists duty to the dead means more than... She won't let our people leave, or speak with outsiders, or trade. There is no reasoning with her. Anything that doesn't strictly serve our oath to Nandru is treason. It's why I play my part where she can see. I am. Mihala has firm principles, and neither our oaths nor this keep will prevent our people from... Do you understand? The keep decays, and we drop. We will not last here much longer. I let Nadiran trade caravans slip past our patrols, but that's hard. All of which your ambassador in Paradis could provide. Information. You're looking for another path to the garden. You were right, you know. The Stilgarot are in the mines at Mount Forja, looking for the garden even as we speak. If they haven't found what you're looking for, they will soon. I hear their commander is a determined woman. I lied to you. I'm sorry for that. But I couldn't let Mihala know the truth. She would have had us rushing headlong to our deaths with no thought for how this situation could advantage us. The garden does not matter to me. Whether it's you or the Stilgarot who find it, I don't care. My people. Every person who is alive now, and every generation to come. The Inquisitor is a questionable creature, but she might be all that stands between us. She has the Ambassador's ear. With her support, he might agree to trade with us. It doesn't matter how reasonable he is if I don't have his ear. I am an aging dwarf from a small fanat against Mihala's will. But if a powerful ally were to speak on my behalf, there might be something I could...
You give them the keep? Have you lost your Sundan mind?
You'd be giving up everything your people built here.
The keep. Its inane traditions. None of that means anything to me.
So I'm gonna go with this guy
I
on
want to offer up Solace Keep to Adir and the Stilgarroth in exchange for goods and gold. Its existence has cost us so much. The least it can do is buy a future for our people. She already knows what I intend. And she doesn't care. Because she doesn't believe your empire could see us as anything but rivals. After Fior, I suspect you Adirans think of the people of the Living Lands as little more than bugs to be crushed. If you think of us at all. An agreement may protect us from dying from deprivation, and perhaps also keep us safe from Adir's hunger. I promise you, this is all repelling to me too. But it might seem a foolish idea. But better to be... Your quest for the garden is all... And you've shared it. I want you to get what you want, Envoy. My hope is that you don't kill the Inquisitor before I get what I want too. I hear she is a Death Guard. She has died once already and been returned to life by Wodica. Do you believe yourself more powerful than a god?
Minus the living skeleton thing. Though, I guess we're all living skeletons.
You're looking rather more lifelike.
Not for a lack of trying.
I imagine this has something to do with your godlike features? But your relationship with your god is none of my business. In any case, the Stilgarroth are at the Mount Forja mines. To get there, head west across the primordial depths. Do as you will. I believe the Pargrunen and the Adirans can forge a mutually beneficial alliance. That will not happen if there is unnecessary bloodshed. Also, well, if you happen to head north, you might pass by the Living Archives. The monastery hasn't been in touch in days, and oh, please.
Right, I get it.
I do, Marius. Because I trust you. And by extension, is that so outrageous? You were missed here.
You have a funny way of showing it.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't serious, Envoy. My understand. Good luck on your search for the garden,
Oh, there's like an X. Does that mean I can't do that? It's weird. But like, I didn't go over to the... Oh shit, did I screw up by going here first? I didn't want to like do that main quest for a while because I thought it would like trigger something. Why can I not do that anymore? Did I? 'Cause that's the one I would want it rather done on this playthrough, because on the next playthrough I would be going like full Steel Garou, which would mean or is it just because it's redundant? But it would.
Still, I'd watch your tongue, envoy, but talk. Envoy, I understand your people are in awe of the steel. Let them come. We try not to waste. Still, good.
Okay.
Sorry, Geoffrey. Captain. No, the council still
Before I forget.
You're back! Ah, Murty. Is it me? Or does everything look suspiciously like a nail?
Okay. That's a good place to stop, but I might have like screwed something up. I might have like prevented myself from getting all of the powers possible. Oh well.